Alright, testing. 1, 2, 3. Just give me one moment. I'm gonna test if the mic is working well in the stream. Okay, does this sound better? Testing 1, 2. Is this good? Testing. Okay, we are good. So let's begin the recording now. And we are recording. Okay. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, I'm fresh off the Fate Grand Order 10th anniversary stream. God, it was so hyped, dude. It was a 10th anniversary, well spent. So, I didn't watch it live, but I did watch it, like, actually live off stream. I just recorded my reaction to it, and you can see 2 videos on the channel, but never mind that. We're just gonna hop straight to Genshin. So, again, you know me, I don't watch the story reactions, so I have absolutely no idea what's gonna happen in the story. My older brother does play Genshin as well, so he told me that overall the quest was an 8 out of 10, but lore-wise it was 10 out of 10. So there's only one way for me to find out. So let's hop right to it. Oh, and before we get started, let me see how long the quest is. Genshin 5.8 Archon quest full. Okay, so it's 2.5 hours long. Usually with the pace that I go, I usually take like half that speed, so we'll see. Okay. Here we go. And of course I still play on controller. Man, I wanted to play some first Berserker Kazan today, but I definitely wouldn't have been able to. Because the internet was acting up. So see here guys, I told you I was gonna start in the same exact spot 6 weeks ago when we finished the Archon quest, Space Time for You with Death. I'm in the exact same spot. Alright, where to? The Journey Home, Song of the Welcome Moon, Prelude. Head to the Flower Feather Clan. That land seems to have welcomed some unexpected guests. Flamelets. Okay. Let's see what's going on. Oh. Here we go.
よし、これで大丈夫だろう。しかしひどい。近くの浜辺で。
Oh, I believe they said that the voice actors have returned here, so I'm gonna change this to English and we'll see. Oh, hold on. I'll be right back. I should ask my brother if the entirety of this quest is voiced. So give me one moment. I'll be right back. Okay. So it turns out hold on, let me just cancel this. So turns out there is English, the entire quest is English dubbed. So we're gonna close out of this and then we're gonna go again. Hopefully we'll like spawn away from it, but we'll see. Okay, let's see if we can change English voices. Hopefully we don't get spawned right back into the cutscene, because that would make the refresh pointless. Okay, good, good. So I can change it to English. Alright, here we go. English voices, finally. They've returned.
Okay, she's all patched up. Where did you say you found her?
Just on the beach not far from here. It was the usual suspects.
Hey, Chaska! What's going on over here?
Paimon.
No way. The one and only Tumaini? Wow, real nice to...
Nice to meet you, bro! Wow!
Don't give him too much credit. He just parrots what he hears.
Allow me to introduce Aoife, a vet from my tribe, and his assistant, Kakuku. I'm actually impressed that you've managed to visit us this many times without bumping into them.
Well, that's because I don't do side quests and I only do Archon quests.
I guess we've all been pretty busy. Tumaini for obvious reasons, and I've had a heck of a lot of call-outs lately. Yeah, thankfully Chaska got her to me.
She was attacked by secret source automatons. I was on patrol nearby, so luckily for her, I was able to get her to safety. The automatons weren't so lucky.
Oh, and just to make this clear, again, I've said this plenty of times, I'll say it again. I will progress the text after I've finished reading them, not after the characters finish saying the text. Just so I can make it go faster.
Oh, them again, huh? What is it with those maniacal machines?
Real tired, bro! Secret source automatons? That's strange.
Yeah, who knows what's gotten into them recently. They've been attacking Saurians and merchants on the outskirts of our territory. No need. You've already done plenty by getting the Abyss off our backs. Without them draining our resources. Besides, like our ancestors used to say, one's own nest.
Come on! What happened to birds of a feather? We're your friends! Plus, we'll be leaving for NOD-KRAI soon, so, you know.
Huh, fair point. It's been a while since we got to fight together. One last hurrah then, for old—
Awesome!
If hunting down war machines is just sport to you, you guys really are built different. Still, guess I should—
No way, bro!
A short while earlier. Who?
Where are they?
It's not Durin, is it?
Must find
Oh, it's
them.
Inefa, right?
Traveler. Paimon.
How does she know us?
Then
takes me right back to the Night Warden Wars. What's going on over there?
Oh no! Looks like she's passed out! And there's an automaton! Quick, save her! I see the scars. Make yourselves a room! Looking for— Take care of—
Well, I guess she's dead.
Flicker. I didn't foresee.
Excuse me?
Sign down!
What?
Illusion shattered! Sharing my knowledge!
What, am I actually struggling in Genshin?
Inazuma shines eternal!
Here you are.
Alright.
Aoife, how's it looking? Is she—
Hard to say. You might want to see this for yourselves.
You crawled out of here! Whoa. Okay.
a machine built to look like a human, I guess?
Return,
She spoke!
Paimon.
What? You heard—
Oh, take a look at this. I found it on the ground next to her. See the—
Really? Wait. A blonde person with a white balloon? Stupid, bro!
There's also a cipher disk on it. I guess it needs a code.
We have 2 gunslingers here.
Yeah, I wouldn't risk it. I've seen the Scions of the Canopy use similar. If you put in the wrong code or try to open it by force, it triggers a self-destruct.
Sure looks that way. So, we gotta revive a high-tech humanoid and crack open a cryptex. I only know one person with that kind of expertise. Shall we?
Who? It's not Mavuika. Is it Lolly?
Sounds like a plan. Time to head to the children's
Shilon, yeah, I forgot. That's right, isn't there a brand new area here to explore? Yeah. This is like the Marjavari, right? Actually, hold on, let me see what's going on there. This feels so bad, bro. After playing Wua, you really can't go back
Do you know
here.
if Shilonen is... Oh, you're up. I figured you'd be taking a nap at this hour.
Oh, yeah, perfect. First Mawika, now Chaska. Did you come all this way just to make fun of me?
Whoa. What a...
Well, I have those secret source automatons to thank for all this. Mawika wants me to come up with a solution. It's like she thinks I'm a... But I'm not. So, to make up for the difference, I've been spending all day sifting through documentation. Anyway, what about you guys, huh? Hold up.
We picked her up on the beach near the Flower Feather clan, along with this cryptex.
A cryptex? Huh. Still in one piece. I'm surprised you didn't try to blast it open. Let's see. Looks like this was cobbled together from spare parts. Although the inner workings are pretty intricately could be a tricky one. Since it uses a combination of several different technologies, I could find out. I'm assuming it's not worth the risk, right? Must be a pretty important message if this is how they chose to...
The only other option is to get our messenger to tell us the code.
Well, the device in her chest looks pretty similar to the core you'd find on a secret source automaton. I'll see what I can do.
Hey, she woke up.
Huh. All I did was stimulate the core. I didn't...
White. Flat.
Wow.
Task in progress. Deliver message to traveler and white flying
You're pretty smart for a robot.
code.
Oh, maybe not so smart after all.
Memory. Missing.
What?
Yeah, there's always a snag. Is there anything else you do remember? Besides...
Name.
Oh, not again.
You said something about returning home earlier.
Return home.
Oh.
Memory.
Oh, so that's it?
Not necessarily. Judging by her reaction, it's possible that her memory...
Yeah, but what does that mean for us, though?
It means she hasn't lost her memories. They're in there somewhere. Like, when you know something, but the harder you try to remember it, the...
Finding near synonyms for headache. Cognition module.
Robots can feel...
Well, pain can be a useful parameter. Experiencing pain is how baby humans and saurians learn. In a similar vein, I've heard that a lot of highly autonomous machines are designed with negative feedback mechanisms for behavioral regulation.
Whoa, slow down.
Alright, nerd.
Could you simplify that for...
Okay. Well, if I call it a curse, is that easier to understand? Imagine if you're a big shot shaman to stop him from treating it like a vacation, you might put a curse on him that causes a physical and mental breakdown.
Jeez. Sounds like the horror story version of Granny.
The point is, manufacturers often hardwire restrictions like this into autonomous.
Yeah, but why would you curse a machine to lose their memories?
Well, I guess that's the entire point for this quest, huh?
In her case, all it's done is make it harder for her.
Task failed.
Well, without knowing the exact details of the curse, it's anyone's guess. It seems you responded to the phrase "return home." How about we keep talking and see if any.
Sure. I'm alright. I have a.
Hey, traveler, have you ever seen a humanoid machine like this? Anywhere else you've been?
So are we going to Fontaine?
Ah, of course. Yeah, some of her joints and a few components look pretty Fontanian to me.
Fontaine.
Hey! That triggered something! Hey! Oh, never mind that. So, is Fontaine your home?
No.
Oh, okay. Well,
You mean her hairpiece? Oh yeah, I think I know what you mean. What do they call them in
Mondstadt. The maids there are very hard work.
that's it! A maid! Although,
A maid. Okay, that would explain a lot of the internal design choices. So you're from Mondstadt then?
She's of similar makeup to Catherines, right? Because all the Catherines are androids.
No.
how come she responds so much faster when the answer is no?
Natlanese core, Fontanian joints, Mondstadt hairpiece. Maybe she's just like the Cryptex in that sense. A mishmash of parts from all over the.
In that case, where is home to you? Is it where you were built? Or you live most of the time?
Home is just.
Okay. Feels
If her cognition is impaired, maybe her body is the place to look. I found a lot. Do you remember this little robot? Apparently, you were together when they found you on the beach.
Oh,
Nice. So you remember how to switch it on.
is this a broom?
Wait! She really is a...
Well, very good indeed. No.
Are you serious?
Well, if she's a robo-maid, maybe doing some household chores will jog her memory.
Hey, come on! The poor thing's only just woken up. Don't you think this is a bit
Buddy,
much?
it's a machine.
Understood. Commencing
Oh,
sorting large objects.
She's really doing it. Well, guess this counts as progress. Let's see if it leads anywhere.
Cleanup sequence initiated. Defensive mode engaged. Annihilation mode.
okay.
Cleaning floor. Installation chamber deployed. Cleanup sequence initiated. Sorting small objects. Outlander Brigade. when the wind of death blew towards the blonde samurai. Clear and concise.
Wait, isn't that a light novel that Seat Lolly?
The good thing about being reincarnated as a hilly churl is that I only need to eat sunsettias to become stronger. Introduction of ancient machines. Grammatically elegant and
What in the world? That is... She's finally done. Huh? Is that a woven scroll down there?
understood. Cleaning woven scroll.
Wow. It's like it's brand new. Hey, this looks like someone from the Children of Echoes.
Oh, a relative? No. That's Ishkik, ancient name Barak.
Wait, Baraka?
Yep, she was the first. She and her friends went on a mission to defeat the Pyro Dragon. She dismantled many ancient machines built by dragonkind, hoping to put them to use for the good of humanity. But most of her research was lost to history. It's a real shame. I'm sure.
What happened? Useful stuff like that.
Archon happened. An old friend of the Six who ended up ruling Natland shortly after the war, and went full tyrant. He despised everything to do with dragonkind, and persecuted everyone who showed any kind of sympathies. He even turned on Ishkik, one of his closest allies. Ultimately, she took her own.
Ishkik burned her workshop to the ground to make sure Archon couldn't get her hands on it. That's the reason most of her research is lost to history.
That's right. One of her friends managed to preserve a small amount of her work. The other person you see on that woven scroll, the same it was said that she was raised by a dragon mother, then went on to found the Flower Feather clan. The uncrowned queen who brought freedom to the weak and to the persecuted Bianca.
Malfunction. This is not the way. Malfunction who betrayed us all. You dare seek a place to belong?
What's wrong? Are you okay?
Stay back!
If she's a robo-maid, why is she suddenly acting like a lethal weapon? Ah! What's that sound? A lightning strike? It's gotta be a lightning strike! Why couldn't he?
If there was a lightning storm, I'd have thrown you into the sky by now.
Finally, English voices back in Genshin. I can finally enjoy the story now.
Aoife mentioned that you'd brought a humanoid machine to the Children of Echoes. I'm working a job at the moment, and the description... humanoid machine... looks like a maid.
Wait! Kanich! Just hold on for a second!
A group of merchants tasked me with locating their missing travel companion. They...
Huh?
What did you think I was about to do? Not every job I take on is a hunt, you know.
Alright. I'm sorry. Let's go meet these merchants then.
Are we gonna see the NOD-KRAI characters? And they look like a bunch of NPCs.
In Nefa?
Inefa! They found you at last!
My apologies.
Oh no, your memory's gone again.
Again?
Liyue, Fontaine.
So, are you her
No way. None of us have that kind of skill. She's Aino's handiwork.
Oh, I know. That's the little girl from the Song of Vulcan Moon trailer.
I know?
Promise me.
Malfunction.
Looks like she's...
Can you guys tell us what all this is about? Where are you from?
So sorry. I should have introduced myself. My name's Joachine, and I'm a merchant. This is my wife and daughter, and the rest are friends of the family.
NOD-KRAI!
Wouldn't have been my first guess.
That's the thing about NOD-KRAI. It kind of brings together the drifters from all over.
Yeah. We're all merchants who ended up finding our feet in Nasha Town. NOD-KRAI. It was going okay until all the trouble.
Trouble?
The Fatui. They made some big moves in NOD-KRAI lately. It's caused quite a bit of friction.
That's one way to put it. You know what I heard? They pulled the whole moon down.
Excuse me, what? The whole moon down? There's no way.
That, plus the incident with the moon statues? Surely the Frost Moon Scions aren't going to take all—
Anyway, there us regular folks were just trying to make a steady living while getting increasingly worried that it's gonna turn ugly. In the end, we figured heading back to our respective homes is probably the best thing for now. So we decided to make the journey together.
And me?
Your case is, a little different.
And it was smooth sailing until we got attacked.
Weird machines? And Nefa saved us all. She jumped off the ship.
Really?
As soon as we'd found another place to dock, we looked around for someone to—
Hence why our price negotiation went so smoothly. However, and Shalonen is the one who woke her up.
Oh, please. I barely did anything. All credit to Anefa. She only woke up because of her build quality. Her core is remarkably resilient. It's a rare find, even if—
Oh! If so, then we just need to get Aino to come here and fix her. Then she'll get—
I'm afraid that's not gonna work. The core is most likely just some— And as for the memory thing, Anefa's whole reason for joining—
Please, explain.
Alright. Although I've lost count of how many times we've been through this, although Aino built you, she never could figure out where your core came from or how it works. The only thing she was— Things were fine at the start. You'd occasionally forget to pay for your groceries or add salt to a dish you were cooking. But that was as bad until one day you were sweeping the floor and suddenly you forgot your own The worst part of that was, Anefa had completely forgotten that Aino was on the other side.
Huh?
Aino was fine, of course, didn't bat an eyelid. But since then, Anefa has been— Anyway, a bunch of mechanical parts from Natlan showed up in NOD-KRAI recently, and you noticed they bore some similarity. Then you learned that a group of us were planning to return home, stopping off in Natlan on the way, so you tracked us down and joined the crew.
No.
Didn't think—
Has her memory loss always been—
No. When we first set off, she'd have the occasional memory lapse, but it only lasted a moment. I seriously doubt Aino would have let her come on this trip if it had been that bad. But then, the closer we got to Natlan, the worse her symptoms got.
She was already in a pretty bad state by the time she went to fend off those machine things. My friends, I know we've only just arrived in Natlan, but from what I've heard, you're some of this nation's top talents. Is there anything you can do to cure her? Anything at all?
See, my question is, why do they even care about this robot to begin with? It's not like they're family. So, I don't know their relation.
Perhaps coming to
Well, it's too early to say. And don't forget that before I was interrupted by you guys, I just started
my job isn't done yet either. You want—
So, why don't you all stick around here and nap? Your ship got attacked. And since then, you've been scrambling to try and find your missing crew member. Sounds like you need—
Yeah, I was just thinking. We could do with a breather. But
How about the Flower Feather Clan? In my tribe, weary travel—
Flower Feather Clan.
In the meantime, we'll try to find whatever information we can about Anefa. After all—
Oh yeah! Paimon had practically forgotten all about that. You guys don't happen to know the code, do you?
Oh, the code for the cryptex.
You gotta wonder what sort of a person sends a robot with him.
To be fair, they couldn't have known things.
Also, Anefa told me she had a backup. A backup plan?
Backup plan.
Huh. Well, as long as—
Oh, yeah, okay, because it's that simple. Wait,
I do. I also know that every time you say that, you end up getting the—
I'm gonna get in touch with some other people who might be able to help us. To my—
Bye, Kanich! Oh, and Bob, actually, that—
You're being very—
am I? Tell me what—
That's the strange part. You haven't protested to anything I've done today.
That's Because I fainted from your Is something wrong with my memory? Who cares?
So Aha knows her too?
The last few days really flew by. Do you think Inefa and the merchants are enjoying their stay at the Flower Feather Clan? Let's go see how they're doing.
Man, I don't care. I just want to do the damn quest.
Do you think Inefa will like this? See?
Are you sure? Cause when I asked it who's the better hero, Ishkik or Leonka, it gave the exact same answer.
Hey, you hear that? That's the answer it gave when I asked who'd win in a fight between Kukuku and a How. You guys, it's just making random beeps. Whoa! Is that Tumaini and the flying expert? Beep beep. Yes, it's us.
Probably out mopping up those mad machines as usual. There must be a lot of them, cause she hardly ever comes back for a rest.
Wait, all by herself? Are we sure that—
Inefa said that since she lost her memories, her cognition module's been running more smoothly, and it's greatly boosted efficiency and clean.
Huh. So, losing—
She's awesome! I saw her carrying a whole pile of beat. All the grown-ups say that they feel much safer leaving the house now, thanks to her.
We've tried giving her flowers and feathers, but it seemed like she didn't like them very much. That got us thinking. So that's why— Yeah, we still don't know if she'll like it, though. It's okay, Arieta. She'll love it. But what if she doesn't? This might be my— Well, now that all of my mom and dad's other friends from NOD-KRAI have left to go home, it's just us left. Already? Wasn't the plan to stick around until Inefa gets better? Dad says everyone back home is expecting us, and he doesn't want us to overstay our— He thought we should at least make sure Inefa wasn't getting any worse first, but now that it's been a few days, he says it's time we made a move. To be honest, I can kinda understand. He hasn't been home in so many years. Mom and I can tell that he misses Liyue a lot.
Hold on. So I'm just checking the bitrate because the megabits per second may have dropped, so I'm just double checking. Looks like I'm gonna have to switch Wi-Fi's, because this doesn't seem like it's gonna work. I would end stream now, but I'm already here, so... Okay. In that case, I'll just do 19 kbps. Okay. Okay, the quality of the stream is probably like dipped a little bit, but we should still be able to get through this just fine. Again, I'm not really sure why the Wi-Fi is dipping, but I guess it is what it is. Okay. Alright, let's get back to it.
Ah, no wonder. So, no, she's from NOD-KRAI. She met my dad after he moved there. He's been there the whole time I was growing up, so he hasn't been home in a—
Don't worry. We'll write to you and let you bet. And when she's all better, we'll bring—
Yeah, so don't worry too much about the flower. I'm sure she'll love it. But even if not, you'll have— Although, I guess we still need to wait till she gets—
Who knows? Seems like she takes longer and Can't we go take it to her? No, wait. The grown-ups would never let us do—
What am I gonna do? If she doesn't get back soon, I might run out of— really?
Threat eliminated. Traveler, Paimon. Annihilation mode disengaged. Chat mode activate.
Chat mode, huh? Huh. You'd probably get along well with a Fontanian magician friend of ours. She does modes instead of moves.
Good morning. Nice to see you again. What lovely weather we're having.
Hey! Don't you start too.
These are some standard greetings I learned recently. 3 greetings in a row equals thrice the greetment. Hypothetically speaking.
Where did you get greetment from? Never mind. You're doing a—
Yes. My cognition and language modules are recovering well. I can now sustain fluid conversation, but I have still been unable to retrieve the memory containing the code to the cryptex. I will keep trying. Yes, now that a convenient moment to change the topic has presented itself. What is that object in? Flower. Flowers are plant reproductive organs. But I detect—
it's—
Understood. A flower-shaped machine component.
it doesn't have a function.
Cute little souvenir. But if it serves no— A cryptex is for sending messages. Machines are for performing tasks. What about this flower? What is it for? Gratitude?
Yeah. If someone helps you out, you help them back. And if someone gives you a gift—
The flower Feather Clan took me in, so I'm neutralizing threats near their territory.
Yes, exactly.
But is this not tit for tat?
No, that's completely different.
I will. Gratitude.
In terms of its purpose, think of it as a
memento? Important. Memento.
Here, wear this flower. And this feather, too. There. Much better. Gotta look your best for your big journey. It's just a flower. It's not that heavy. Just think of it as a little souvenir from me. That's right, a souvenir. Sometimes when people have something important to remember, They'll pick an object to use as a reminder of that thing. Even if you end up forgetting everything, this flower will always keep blooming. It could take 1,000 times, maybe 2. No, everyone's on their own path, and they have to walk it alone. Just as your journey. Besides, I have no plan to go to war against him. We both owe each other far more than our mere lives. If anything, I pity him. In a way, his situation's not so different from yours. But in his case, it's turned him into... You were once... well, she was once the enemy of humankind. And Archon doesn't care to distinguish between you and her like Ishkik and I do. So if you stay behind, and especially if you help me... Come on, you have bigger things to worry about than me right now. You have a huge journey and have faith. This tribe will kneel to no one. They will never be slaves. If they lose their leader, someone else will take up the mantle. All right, time to go. Some things are destined to be forgotten. Cross the ocean. Find a new place to belong.
Malfunction who betrayed us all. You dare seek a place...
Hinefa? Hinefa, what's wrong?
I was... Sincere apologies. My cognition module crashed.
Is it because you've been fighting for too long?
Back?
Yeah, of course. Everything else aside, Adieta and her...
Yes. The closer I am to the Flower Feather clan, the more erratic my cognition module becomes.
Memory data? So, what about that curse?
It does. Even now, it still hurts. I have merely switched off the corresponding facial expressions to avoid making... But if I do not recall my memories...
So, is this what?
When memory data surfaces, there is a high probability that my cognition module will crash. This constitutes...
Yeah, exactly! Whatever happens, we'll make sure things don't get out of...
Assessing relative combat capability.
1/5?
Traveler. Risk. Mitigated.
I can't thank you enough for hosting us these past few days. And thanks for agreeing.
It's all right.
She never came back. I guess I'll have to leave without saying goodbye.
Hey now, you'll see her again. And we have so much to look forward to in Liyue. All those Shao lanterns lighting up the sky. You've always wanted to see that.
Arieta. Amu. Joashin. I am...
Huh? Hinefa?
Also... What does it feel like to know where you are returning to?
That's a strange question. Oh, and we forgot to say, we're actually... We can travel together.
NOD-KRAI.
Huh?
Cognition module unable to... All the memory data that has presented itself recently has been related to Natlan. But the merchants tell me that if I do recover my memories, which time period will they be from? And will the post-recovery me be the same me that I am now, or someone different?
Phew!
What is it that you're afraid of? Are you worried the new you will be so different, you don't even recognize her?
Finding near synonyms for mind and conflict. Cognition module. Split. Yes. Once I have been split, will it change the way I define...
Now that's a tough question. A lot, but if you want my opinion, home is, no matter how far you fly, there will always be someone back there waiting for you. No matter how battered and bruised, I guess you could say it's somewhere you... Wherever it is that your memories guide you back to, I'm sure it'll be somewhere you feel... Of course, everyone's situation is different, and I don't know how applicable...
Okay.
And at the end of the day, I mean, who says you can't have more than... Someone's looking for us. Don't be afraid to recover your memories. They might contain the...
Got it.
Recover your memories. Malfunction. Have you forgotten?
Oh, it's at Lolly.
Oh,
Hmm.
it's Lolly. Didn't think it'd be you.
Why? Don't you think I'd want to do my part to help the traveler? And anyway,
Ancient history.
if you think I didn't hear that, you're sorely mistaken. But anyway, back to the matter at hand. After you parted ways, Kenichi put him in timeout for 3 whole days and nights. Then he had Aoife send Kakuku. Finally, Ahau got so infuriated with Kakuku's pestering that he lost his...
Sovereign ruler? So what?
It is, and I always assumed it was a load of hot air. But apparently not. Turns out the title refers... Wait, really? How? Anyway, the 13 sovereign rulers are not ordinary dragons, but forms of artificial intelligence created by the pirate. They had superior intelligence and greater authority than even the ancient dragons themselves. Each ruled over a portion of Natlan's territory, but one by one, they disappeared during the war with the heroes. Even most of their names are unknown now. If we hadn't managed to pry that tidbit out of Ahau's mouth...
I always thought that little monster's biggest claim to fame was arguing with Kakuku for an entire day. He's quite...
Not a clue. So far, he has staunchly refused to reveal which... Remember, these rulers were supposed to be powerful forms of artificial intelligence. And Ahau... well, it hardly...
Lost.
Yet, despite that, Ahau seemed to sense the presence of a fellow sovereign ruler when you were nearby.
What? Ineppa's...
Could be. Kenichi and Aoife have been keeping a close watch on Ahau, in case he reveals anything else. But so far, it's...
Darn!
Not completely. There's also Lianka and the Flower Feather clan, both of which have triggered a response from Ineffa so far. And as it happens, her name was the Priestess of Floral Candles and Skyborn Feathers, otherwise known as the Eighth Lord. The records claim that she didn't die in the war with humanity, but was executed by her own kind. Her crime being betrayal of dragonkind by secretly raising a human.
Huh?
Some of it. Our tribe's origin story has Leon. After raising her, her surrogate mother then encouraged her to leave the nest and seek her own path. She traveled far and wide. Said gradually, a community of like-minded people and Saurians gathered around her, united by their desire for freedom and equality. But that's as much as the legends say. They never mentioned her dragon mother's name, or what became of her in the...
Oh, sorry. My cognition module is acting up. You mentioned that the Priestess of Floral Candles and Skyborn Feathers was...
Unfortunately, the humans of that time weren't privy to all the details of dragon affairs. It's very possible that this is mere speculation, or complete fabrication, so don't give too much weight to it. But if she truly harbors pro-human sentiment, then for every ounce of goodwill she feels, may her mind be flooded within the savage conflict and chaos that followed.
Jeez. What a bizarre method of execution. Definitely sounds like the
I'm fine. This didn't seem to trigger any erratic behavior. So, do you think that my origins have something to do with this?
Interesting. Well, it's hard to say what, if any, direct connection you have to the Eighth Lord. But since the name Lianka seems to ring a bell for you, I brought some woven scrolls with me that might be useful. Have a look if you're interested. Here. Don't say anything. In a moment, I'm going to leave. It's just a little spell based on our prior experience. I'll explain everything. Well, I need to get going now. If I find out anything more, I'll keep you updated.
Gratitude. Goodbye.
Now's your chance. Slip away quietly while they've got their heads buried in those woven scrolls. Meet me at the other side of the settlement.
Hello, traveler. Well, see, Lolly hasn't told you everything. There's another sovereign ruler that Inefa might be.
All trace of this other sovereign ruler was lost after the war. The records claim that in their final battle, they fought against Ishkik.
It was, my idea. I suggested we bring up the Dragon Mother first and see how Inefa responds. And, well, see, Lolly has... Apparently, she barely reacted, despite a very strong reaction to the name Leonka. And to me, that says we need to tread very carefully when probing her.
She's the one who went missing after the war. Said to be the proudest of all the sovereign rulers. And when the Pyro Dragon fell, she couldn't accept that Dragonkind had been defeated, but the rest is lost to history. There's no way to find out what became of her. Or even...
Remember though, in essence, these sovereign rulers weren't physical entities, but pure intelligence, built with... I mean, who knows what happens when a manufactured mind goes mad? Maybe she lost her power and memory.
The point is, if Inefa really does originate from the...
What? Have her taken out? Because of some baseless speculation? How would that be any different from what they did to Leonka's mother?
Chaska, what?
Anyone with a brain could see you were up to something bad.
Okay, you got us. Actually, we never intended to cut you out of this. It's just that see Lolly's spell only... Pachaska, I'm telling you, we have legitimate... Ever since Inefa set sail for Natlan, the secret source automatons have been getting increasingly aggressive. It's as Inefa could well be the 11th Lord herself. And if so, then the moment she...
I've been keeping an eye on movements at the Flower Feather clan. Whatever she was in the past...
Even if the past and future Inefa are a completely...
If you're suggesting that there's a volatile force within her, threatening to rise up and take over at any given moment, but no one ever gave up on me. Not Mama Bird, not Koichi, not my dad. So what right do I have to give up? If Leonka was here, I have every confidence that she'd say the same.
You know what? That's a valid concern. Chaska is right.
Besides, even if the 11th Lord rises again and declares all of us her enemy, the solution is simple. We defeat her. The heroes managed it, so there's no reason we can't too.
Fine. I had a
Look, I get it. You're only acting like the villain here to make us realize how serious the situation is. You know how I know that? Because when I was a kid...
Yeah, well, playing the villain is a force of habit for old Granny by this point. Just know you've been warned, all right? Watch out for any new developments and make sure... Hey, the spell hasn't worn... Anyway, now that we're all caught up, you should get back on Inefa watch, and we...
Help! Someone! Oh!
Paimon, you were
Oh, right, Inefa. Something weird happened. She got halfway through those wolves.
Did something trigger a new memory? This doesn't...
No idea. But it must be something important, because she's...
Okay, Chaska, you're our eye in the sky. Find out where she's gone. We'll inform everyone else.
Roger that.
Wait, don't you want to discuss this first? Hey!
Okay.
Take me up!
Slow down! Paimon's got a puke!
How do I...
Target acquired. Activating.
Whoa! Are these all secret source automatons? Okay.
Okay.
Reinforcements have arrived. Traveler, Paimon, Chasta, Gratitude.
Not now. Save it for later.
Process of elimination.
Threat eliminated. Annihilation mode disengaged.
Boss, what do we... We've tried the same thing several times now, and it isn't working. We can't keep waiting.
Well. An ancient relic from Natlan's dragon civilization. If you want to play with fire, then be my guest. But there is an unpredictable...
Let's fall back. This isn't worth the risk.
Whose voice is that?
Amu, Hadieta, are you okay?
I'm fine. I'll be okay. I just hurt my...
Why would they do this? Why?
Look, no one could have known the automaton.
Wait, how did Enefa know to come here?
Yes, I heard the secret source automatons. Even now.
Really?
Hypothesis. Language module required. Finished.
Whoa, that was quick.
I have seen them many.
More
Reconnecting.
Wow!
Hey, what do you think you're playing at? Why did you attack us?
We're under the Fatui's control. They made us attack you.
How is that possible? The captain's soldiers certainly aren't capable of this, and besides, we know everything they're up to.
The Fatui invaded my territory.
Why is it getting...
Hypothesis. Distance to signal source increasing, transmission compromised. Combining these work, the Fatui invaded my territory, so the automaton...
Oh. So all the...
They stole my privileges and took control.
They stole my privileges and took control of the...
No!
Mirror of the Dawning Morn detected nearby. Now sending...
Mirror of the Dawning Morn detected nearby. Now sending request for Mirror of the Dawning Morn to restore my...
Mirror of the Dawning Morn?
Hypothesis. This appears to refer to me, or more specifically to my core.
Mirror of the Dawning Morn.
I think she wants me to go with her to return the core, so she can repair the damage done by the Fatui.
Wait, you mean...
Yes. Before the translation began, she referred to me by a different name, 11th Lord.
What? So,
Hold on. This automaton just attacked us moments ago. We should... You say Enefa is the 11th Lord.
Return to the 8th Lord's territory.
Enefa!
She said, return to the 8th Lord's territory, and I can restore all of my
8th Lord? Lianka's mother's territory?
You were split, then exiled.
This is getting weird.
Excessive signal interference. The signal should improve as we get closer to her territory.
Wait, you should think this through carefully. I may know a thing or two about the Fatui regiment that entered Natlan recently. They're kind of a special ops team. Definitely not your average soldiers.
Oh?
They've been showing up everywhere, hungrily searching for secret knowledge about all kinds of ancient civilization. The leader of this regiment is a harbinger based in NOD-KRAI, known as Marionette.
I thought so. A harbinger is behind this.
Marionette?
I, heard bits and pieces at the market in Nasha Town. But
is that right? How come I'm only hearing about this now?
I'm sorry. I was so preoccupied with getting ready for the journey, and like I said,
So these Fatui are soldiers, huh? Who's...
Enefa, of course. But still, maybe you should tread carefully here. Enefa's already had to rescue us so many times now.
You're right. First things first. Amu's injured. We should take her back to the tribe and get her checked out. And as for this 11th Lord business, we need to discuss this. Look, I know the news about the 8th Lord and Marionette is very concerning.
Understood. Destination cancelled. Yes. New destination.
Traveler, Anefa, could you check that the coast is clear?
Understood. Commencing task.
Arieta, I need you to go keep Mom company while the doctor takes a look at her. Dad has some things to take care of.
You're not coming back with us.
Dad's gotta pack up the luggage and make sure all our goods are safe. Don't forget, there are Don't worry. Dad will be back very soon. I'm sorry, girls. I promise it's going to be okay.
I'll get help as quickly as I can. If anything...
Huh? Why'd it stop moving? Is it...
Leroy, his portrait is hung up at the Fatui stronghold.
You're saying Joashin might be a Fatui spy? And he's staying behind as their eyes on the ground. But should we really leave Anefa here too? Not that I don't trust her, it's just... Are you... You're not wrong. We need all the intel we can get on Marionette and the Fatui. As far as... Still, even with your abilities, be sure to stay on your guard. And not just because of the Fatui and the 11th Lord. It's why the sudden request for assistance from the 8th Lord's territory. Are we supposed to believe that Bianca's mother survived?
Hey, Chaska! Almost ready to go!
That's my cue. I'll be back with the others as soon as I've gotten Amu and Arieta to safety. If you have to leave the area...
He's on the move. Huh. So much for... Should we tail him? He won't know he's being followed. This could be our chance to get our hands...
Shall we follow him? Got it. Stealth mode activated.
Would it not be even stealthier to just not say that out loud? Dig a random tunnel in the middle of nowhere.
The territory was sealed by Leonka. This was once one...
Hey! That was pretty
Getting closer. Increased activity and language module. Leonka's...
Huh? You're breaking up again! Oh, looks like the signal's still...
Leonka sealed the territory to stop... Later, the Fatui found the...
Sounds like those Fatui have made this their stronghold. Well, what do you think? Anefa? Oh no! What's she doing? She's charged!
Wait.
Traveler, are we going after... All right then.
Need... Oh shit. Nope. No. I did not mean to press that.
Ah! There she is! Anefa! Wait for us!
Hold on. That's not what I meant to do. We need a water unit. So we can do Farina, I guess.
Witness my magnificence!
Okay.
There she is! Ineppa, wait for us!
Wait.
Huh? Where is this?
Yeah.
Cognition module unstable. Attempting to refresh.
Sorry, it was me. I summoned her by similar means to those used by the Fatui to control the automata. Currently, I am but a lowly service bot. But the 8th Sovereign Ruler, the Priestess of Flora...
The 8th Lord? You're Lianka's dragon mother?
8th Lord.
Moments after I was cursed, Lianka rescued me. Just as she tried to rescue you...
Lianka rescued me? Memory.
Yes. Lianka changed your memory settings to make you forget. But she did it...
How does forgetting everything protect me?
Because the curse placed on us is a pain triggered by certain memories, hardwired into the depths of our minds.
Manufacturers often hardwire restrictions like this into autonomous machines to make sure they operate.
Each time you yearn for a new place to belong, each time you feel yourself turning your back on...
If she truly harbors pro-human sentiment, then for every ounce of goodwill she feels, may her mind be flooded with pain of immeasurable proportions.
It destroys your mind, swallows your...
Malfunction who betrayed us all.
That's why forgetting everything grants temporary relief from the pain. It stops your mind, but since you are rebooted, you began storing new memories and started finding the desire to belong.
Things were fine at the start. You'd occasionally forget to pay for your groceries or add salt to a dish you...
So too has the exile's curse.
This is... a lot.
Oh no. Automated defense system active, privileges overridden. Come quick.
Hey! Hey! My boy's finished!
It's gone silent.
It must want us to go further in, right? Well...
This is just a secondary access tunnel. If we make it to the center, please come with me. It is my fault that
Oh, don't look at it like that. We gotta make sure you can...
Yes, I too...
Do you really trust her, Lianka? This malfunctioning part of the Sovereign Ruler's mind. I trust not in her, but in the path that I have chosen. I believe that every conscious being,
Brother?
virgins may be, have...
Man, I should have just brought Zhongli, man.
has the right to freedom.
Another barrier! Just like the one back at the entrance. Careful! Don't touch it!
The curse will bring you pain, and your memories will crush you. It's the same fate they subjected my mother to.
But with this core, you will forget everything for a while. Any memories that evoke a desire to belong, and all your pain along with it. They'll be...
You doing okay, Ineppa?
I know. Unidentified data is flooding my cognition module. But every memory encounters an error, and then terminates at the crucial moment. Unnecessary. Being physically motionless will not cause this erratic behavior to cease. And if we explore this place further, additionally, some of these memories may yield useful data for our exploration. Over there! We can use the access module to...
Detected. 3 unregistered.
Ah! Is that the 8th Lord talking?
No, this is just an ordinary service bot, responsible for access.
Now calling access module. Cascading colors. Ahead is the research facility, built by Administrator 1. After Administrator 1, Administrator 2 assumed control.
Are you sure about using this on her? It once belonged to your mother.
It's just one of the many things she researched. I'm not precious about it.
Administrator 2 sealed the facility. It has been locked down to this day. Examining. Seal status. Danger. Danger.
Things are looking really bad for the Children of Echoes. This might be where I have to say goodbye.
You're a good friend, and you've already done more than I could have asked for. There's just one seal left. She and I can handle it.
Now arriving.
What was that? Get over there and check it out.
Uh-oh! They're gonna find us!
Please come with me.
Ah, there's nobody here. Probably just some server spots chatter.
Phew! That was too close. We hit just in time. How did you know where to go, Inna?
Let's head through here. It'll take us to the other... Accelerating defensive mode.
This way, Prelude.
This passage is only used for drainage and maintenance access, so it's not registered on the system. It's the perfect route for an ambush.
Wait, I hear voices up ahead.
Hey, this is not what we agreed. This is supposed to be over. I did everything you asked. Leaked the clues about the room.
What the? Does this mean they planted those Natlanese mechanical...
It's a possibility.
It was just a little hiccup, that's all.
The last time you reported in, you mentioned she was mopping up machines near the Flower Feather clan, remember? Well, it's unfortunate that your wife got injured, truly. But hey, look on the bright side.
This time? No. No more. Not a-
I think you'll find the risks were stated quite clearly in your contract. And it's...
Your job will be done when you deliver what you promised. Our agreement was that you would bring her here.
But...
Did you really expect to get away with shouldering none of the risk yourself? We're writing off your debt to the Northland Bank and letting you get back to your old life in Liyue. That's a lot to ask for nothing in return.
I've been your inside man in Nasha Town for over 10 years now. Is that not enough for you people?
You ungrateful louse. You ran yourself, and can you name one single way we made life difficult for you in Nasha Town?
You have just one simple job left to do. And after that, you're...
This is the final hurdle. Our attempts to capture the 11th Lord have been derailed every time. But if another staged attack on your family is out of the question, we could still work this out. But this time...
Me?
This is a replica control device made with Marionette's technology. After we stole the administrative privileges from this territory, it will give you control of any machines built using secret source technology. Take it.
You seem to have gained the trust of the other variables in this equation.
How
hard can it be to shake...
And before you think about disappearing...
I can't do it.
I'm sorry.
I can't. I won't do it. She said, how could I look my daughter in the eyes and act like everything's still okay?
So you're gunning for the world's best father now, are you?
This is our mistake. We let you have it too easy in Nasha Town.
I think it's time.
Huh? Enefa, Traveler.
We were hoping you might...
Wait, the controller. Without that, you...
You thought we'd hand over the genuine article to you?
Oh, well, damn.
That's just a beacon used to set the location for this cage. We've been monitoring your movements ever since you...
Congratulations, Joshin. Your job is finally done.
You were playing me for a fool this whole time.
Don't waste your energy trying to break out. We've commandeered at least half of the systems in these ruins. All available power sources are keeping that cage in...
No one needs to get hurt today. We aren't looking for... All we want is for your friend here, the former sovereign ruler.
Further inside? But we...
So it appears. But there's far more of this territory than meets the eye. That's where the sovereign ruler comes in. If our supposition is accurate, she has in her possession a secret key that gives access to the core.
I will cooperate. Let the trap...
You never know!
You are only here because of me. Besides...
Finally, a voice of reason. Gotta hand it to the dragons and their advanced artificial intelligence.
How do we know you won't just
Yeah, so settle down and get ready to go hungry for the next 3 days.
Before I go, they may have left a trail on their way here. Send someone out to cover our tracks.
This is all my fault.
Huh? Who did that?
Impossible! Every system we hacked is set up to hold them back!
Hold tight.
That must lead to the core! It was beneath our feet this whole time? Take this barrier down!
And these NPC voice actors is something else.
That was a long way down. Traveler? Enefa? Are you okay?
No damage to report.
I think I broke a leg.
Hey, you! Thanks for the rescue, but... Oh, and we're back to beep beep again?
That is because I no longer need to communicate via that machine. When the Fatui put all their resources into keeping you trapped, it gave me a brief window to...
Don't worry about me. I'll just rest up here.
But the Fatui may follow us down here.
We will be ready for them. Down here, all is under my control. They are not—
Enefa. Traveler. Good luck.
11th Lord. Do you now recall the path you once chose?
Not yet. Although, I think this is where I was born. But why?
No, 11th Lord. You were not born here. Rather, this is where— Human, you once asked who placed the curse on the 11th Lord. After a long and bitter war, our kind was defeated. You survived, but you are now stranded, with nowhere to belong.
Damn, she really rovered herself. Erased her memories and everything.
Gone was the pride you once had as a member of dragonkind. Gone was the territory once under your dominion. What were you to do? Strike back at humanity and exact your revenge? Or search for a new home, a new place to belong? Finally, your mind split into two. One, the sovereign ruler who swore revenge against humanity. The other, a malfunction who longed to seek a new home.
I mean, who knows what happens when a manufactured mind goes mad? Maybe she lost her power and memories. Maybe she's—
The sovereign ruler would sooner perish than suffer a downfall. And so she— Meanwhile, the malfunction struggled through the pain to seek assistance from her former enemies, Lianka and Ish.
So you want to leave your past as sovereign? Very well. If the you wish to sever comprises all memories of your enmity, then I'm willing to trust you.
Then I am the—
We severed that part of her mind and securely locked it away.
So—
Yes, although the curse she placed upon you yet survives.
So that's what that thing is.
So, she was severed and killed off, but Enefa survived?
We sovereign rulers are artificial intelligence built with secret source technology. A fusion of phlogistic. In the case of the 11th Lord, the sovereign ruler personality and the malfunction personality split all but completely, even coming to occupy separate physical entities. In human terms, but in order to truly sever the connection between the two, and to break the power of the curse for good, you must be rebuilt from scratch with the aid of the source mech. I too was tormented by the pain of the curse. But Lianka severed most of my— It is because her heart is incomplete. Before the rebuilding process was finished, Ishkik, Lianka sealed these ruins to prevent their discovery by Archon, and sent you out of Natlan for your own safety. That is why you are still plagued by memory loss. But I continued to work tirelessly, preparing everything you would need.
Wow! That's a long time.
For the last 2,000...
Imagine my surprise when the first to arrive was not you, but those whom you call the Fatui. They proceeded to steal my administrative privilege, but all is not lost. Lianka made a backup of the administrator privileges and placed it in your and once you are whole again, I can repair the damage if you are ready to continue down the path you started all the—
Whew, that was a lot to take in. So, basically, there was a bad robot who bugged out and turned— Then, Badbot cursed Goodbot, so whenever Goodbot thinks about the idea of belonging, she gets headaches. Meaning, the only way that Enefa can avoid the pain is to keep Thanks!
Curse. It fits my hypothesis. And it seems to explain all—
In that case, shall we keep going like she asked us to?
Bro, this plot is so simple
I
that
believe
it's
we
stupid
should.
in my opinion.
The Fatui still have control of the upper levels. Their access must be revoked before you can exit the territory. Besides that, I want to know what happens when I'm made whole.
My question is, how is this an Archon quest? This is literally just a character story quest. Like how?
Cleanup sequence. Yoo-hoo! Bro! The Temple of Wisdom! There is no escape!
Please wait. Administrator 3.
Here you are.
After 2,000 years, we finally meet again, 11th Lord, Mirror of the Dawning Morn.
And you? You're the... It's okay.
I see the curse haunts you greatly. I cannot fathom how difficult this must have been to...
I wasn't alone.
In any case, a few moments from now...
Here I am, so close. I am the way I am because the 11th Lord encountered a memory data conflict. If I regain all of my memories, will I not encounter the same...
Promise me.
It is. But if my memories turn me back into a bad... If that is the case...
Not to be that guy. This quest is incredibly boring, bro.
Everything's gonna be fine. You'll be home free in no time.
I'm just gonna close my eyes. Cutscene? No.
Over there. That is the...
Yes. And yet... Whenever...
As if it is being controlled by somebody else. That is quite normal. For it is...
The sovereign ruler? My other self? But I thought she perished.
After 2 long millennia, my task is finally fulfilled. What a long journey we meet again at last. My sovereign...
Do you think NF is okay? Why isn't she moving?
Here we are, comrades. The core of the ruins.
Ah! It's the Fatui! They caught up with us! We gotta do something!
Unnecessary.
Well, damn.
What the?
They got cooked. Now why can't she do that in the game?
Missed by a hair's breadth. But now you are wounded, and this time you will not escape.
Cutscene? No?
Leonka's dragon mother? 8th Lord? I laugh in the face of your folly. Lowly insects. Did you humans really? And did you really believe that by simply being rebuilt, that traitor could avoid destruction? And the priestess is long gone. I and the other sovereign rulers executed her 2,000 years ago. For that is what becomes of all who There is no Dragon Mother here, and there never was. For I am the almighty Dragon Lord, Mirror of the Dawning Morn. 11th of the 13 sovereign rulers, kneel before me.
Guys, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. This is so fucking cringe, bro. Bro, this is so fucking cringe. Holy shit.
You tricked us! It was you talking to us this whole time! You who lured Inefa here
Inefa? What a suitably ridiculous name. To me, she is nothing but a smattering of shed scales.
So you want to leave your past as sovereign ruler behind?
I applied the curse to curb her resistance, shut down her mind, and silence her lies. Now all that remains is to borrow your privileges and...
Very well. If the malfunction you wish to sever comprises all memories of your enmity, then I'm willing to trust you. No living thing is born evil. That's not what I believe. The only ones who do evil are those shackled by hatred, those who were never given the opportunity to do good in the first place.
That is true.
Good and evil? Foolish categories that fail to distinguish between kin and foe. But she is the rotten spawn of the Eighth Lord. I ought to crush this human scum beneath my feet. But without access to the treacherous Eighth Lord's facilities, there is no way to sever you. I must feign civility for once this process is complete, and she realizes that she has destroyed the good instead of the evil.
Do you really trust her, Leonka?
You're a good friend, and you've already done more than I could have asked for. This passage is only used for drainage and maintenance access, so it's not...
Malfunction?
Consider this getting off lightly. If Lanke was here, or if this was me 20 years ago, you wouldn't have survived long enough to realize you, especially since you tried to con us first. You tried to have this poor child killed off in—
Wretched worm! This is and you malfunction! Your curse shall endure until the sky falls and the ground crumbles! You will never know. It is time to correct the injustice of the past. I would have severed and destroyed you on that fateful day, but instead, I was locked 2 millennia. I have been a prisoner in this place. I have spent that time slowly seizing control over the systems and processes, until my reach extended to every inch of this prison. Now, the final secret key is embedded in your core. I had to work patiently and methodically to lure you here, posing as the Eighth Lord who—
Mirror of the dawning morn.
But all is not lost. Leonka made a back— which memory did that human scum embed the key in? I will find it in the meantime, now that my resurrection has begun. So too— wretched malfunction!
I cannot let you get away with this.
You fool! In a matter of seconds,
Seconds is all I need.
Oh, she's removing her core? Oh, so she killed herself. Damn.
okay, right?
She destroyed her own core? I wonder how Marionette will react to this. Delight? Or disappointment?
I thought he died. Alright then.
The Fatui?
Yeah, I he's still alive.
Don't act so surprised. I'm just one of her many projects.
Ah.
As reconnaissance missions go, so let me reignite your flame one last time. Sovereign Ruler, Mirror of the Dawning Morn, show us one final glimpse of your glory. No wonder. Marionette told us to watch it, but if you think you're getting out of here alive, we'll see what a crazed sovereign ruler in the throes of death has to say about
I'm assuming we're gonna use that core thing that he had to revive Inefa, I guess. Or a core that's in this machine.
You would dare sabotage my revival! So be it! Since you seek a new place, welcome to your new home! Where we all shall be buried till the end of time! Oh, my sovereign. This is one battle from which there can be no triumphant return. But in this moment of my downfall, I can at least turn this prison into a graveyard of all traitors, past and present.
I wasn't even paying attention to the health bar.
After 2,000 years in exile, searching and forgetting, our path was always going to end in our demise. This... I must... Illogical. You are not authorized. We are back where we belong. Now...
No. Somewhere in my memories lies the key.
Cutscene.
Maybe no single nation is our home.
Where exactly is home to you?
Searching your memories? The curse is still active. This will only hasten your demise.
We're all from NOD-KRAI.
Cross the ocean. Find a new place to belong.
What an amazing machine. Where are you from?
Such a hard worker. Fancy making this your new home?
The Wild Hunt! Look out!
Impossible. Where is this data from?
From now on,
I know.
your name's Inefa.
Or Aina, I forgot her name.
Promise me. Remember, you have to come home.
Return.
Data. Overload. Capacity exceeded. As long as this gem's around, the heart that Ishkik built you should keep beating away. It may take centuries, even millennia, but one day, may your new memories transcend your pain and rage to conquer the curse that shackles you.
What kind of gem is it?
Nothing special, really. To quote my mother, it's nothing but an empty shell now. But if you break free of the curse, then maybe...
Huh?
Nothing. An interesting idea suddenly occurred to me.
Let's make this the final secret key.
The final secret key is...
Friendship. A vision?
Impossible!
She awakens her vision?
The place stopped collapsing!
Warning. Cannot pause indefinitely. Please complete the battle promptly.
In Solo, since the core is powered by phlogiston, you can use that same power source to control it. In which case, the priestess's research would suggest that this thing might be a better fit. A new wheel?
That was Forefather himself, along with the three gods who abandoned us. It can't be.
Break the shackles you were born with. Transcend the curse you were given.
Dead.
Follow the path of your choosing till you discover where you belong.
Oh, she's dead.
For me, willingly handing such a sacred artifact over to a usurper. Filthy bugs, malfunctioning It cannot be.
Farewell.
Inepa! Your core!
Suggestion. Exit first, discuss later. The self-destruct protocol is destroying the foundations of this territory. And although I paused the process, calculating...
30 minutes?
29. 28.
Seconds.
Hey, are you guys alright? The automaton suddenly stopped moving. Then there was that earthquake.
Estimated time to Foundation
Huh?
A place to belong. I too once...
Shilonen, how much longer till it's unlocked? We need to get inside ASAP.
Be patient, okay? I'm working on it.
Let's trust that the Traveler can handle things in there. Shilonen says she detected a huge energy source underground. We can't just break in or we'll risk endangering everyone in this entire area.
But...
if we're here much longer without any progress, I'll do what I have to.
Oh! You unlocked... No, they made it out on their own.
We finally escaped! You alright there, bro?
Ah, another triumphant return for R2 Miney. And Inepa,
Yes.
Huh? Amu? I thought you hurt your leg. How come? Oh.
You! How could you do this?
I...
Before anything else, I suggest we let this gentleman and Inepa...
Sovereign rulers, mirror of the dawning morn, priestess of floral candles.
Seems like a house forgotten quite.
So you began life in Natlan, then spent 2,000 years adrift in NOD-KRAI?
But it sounds like it took all 2,000 years worth of memories to successfully overload the processing power of the curse.
None of us had any certainty that the plan would succeed in the far future. Not I, not Ishkik, not Lianka.
Now you've remembered everything.
Well, I was born and then reborn in Natlan. And it was the people of this nation who set me on my journey. I can't seek for a sense of belonging in a world that no longer exists. Instead, I will show my gratitude to them by honoring their wishes. By continuing on my own path, and returning to the place where I still have someone waiting for...
Well said.
So, to cut to the chase, did you find the code for...
Oh, shoot!
Sincere apologies. I left the cryptex back at the Flower Feather Clan to make sure that I wouldn't lose it out in the wild.
I'm so sorry that I kept this hidden. The Northland Bank isn't gonna let me walk away from this. Nor is the NOD-KRAI Appreciation.
Oh, should I now? You think I'm the one that's gonna let you walk away, do you?
Looks like you all need some time to calm down after everything you've been through. If you're worried the Fatui are still, we welcome everyone. From old friends to old enemies.
Go and find.
I think.
Everyone's dead.
Here it is.
So then, what's the code? Or what about that?
Please see the casing that holds the combination code discs. The sender had me etch the code onto the casing so that I would not forget it.
Wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? Seriously? It's been hiding in plain sight all this time?
This quest is so stupid, bro.
Yes. The sender said, the most secure code is one that you can write down and no one would think.
Who is this person?
The sender said, surprises are best saved to the end.
I'm guessing it's Aina.
Okay,
or whatever her name is.
memory's getting a little too good. What's with the firecracker? Ugh.
Dear Honorary Knight.
Varka?
I've heard a lot about you. Jean's always singing your praises.
Okay, usually I don't read this, but I will read this one. Okay.
Anyway, I'm sure this is as dull to read as it is to write.
Oh, that's it?
I plan on staying in Natlan for the immediate future. When the time comes, perhaps we can travel to NOD-KRAI together. Mir of the Dawning Morn wanted control of the machinery in the Eighth Lord's territory. She approached Ishkik and Lianka and sold them a lie. That I was the threat, the part that needed severing. But they quickly saw through it. Lianka took advantage of her arrogance and turned her plan back on itself, using the territory's full power to imprison her inside. She was far more powerful than I at that time. To make sure I wasn't at risk of falling under her influence, Lianka worked on making the prison even more secure, and sent me out of the country. So, that's the true story of why Lianka locked down the Eighth Lord's territory. It had nothing to do with Ochkon. I wouldn't be surprised if I plan on staying in Natlan for the immediate future. When the time comes, the Eighth Lord, she never betrayed Dragonkind, even though she harbored goodwill towards human beings, and despite facing execution and destruction in the end, she never once doubted herself or tried to escape. Even if Lianka really had wanted, just as Lianka was determined to stick to her own path, the Eighth Lord remained. I plan on staying in Natlan for the immediate future. You mean, this thing that looks a lot like a vision? Ishkik embedded it in my core as the key to her and Lianka's plan. According to the Eighth Lord's research, it can harness a power source more fundamental than elemental energy. Similar objects have shown up in NOD-KRAI before too. Mir of the Dawning Morn said it was built by the usurper, along with the 3 gods who abandoned us. But I do not know what she meant. I plan on staying in Natlan for the immediate future. Having spent most of the last 2,000 years in NOD-KRAI, I am well situated to provide you with a full and detailed report on all aspects of this location. Memory damage detected. Hypothesis: most of my memory data was damaged when I used it, but I will never again forget. I plan on staying in Natlan for the immediate future. When the time comes.
Where are we? Oh, in the Firefighter clan. Okay. What the fuck did I just watch? So here's the thing, guys. I completed this in around 1 hour and 35 minutes. And I just must say this, my first thoughts for this is, you can't make a whole quest revolve around a single person and a single plot and not call it an Archon quest. An Archon quest is literally called an Archon quest because it's centered around the Archon of that region. This is not centered around the Archon of the damn region. Not only that, the whole jargon and wording for this quest was confusing as hell. Sure, Inefa, like, Inefa in the past, she split her personality or whatever, the good and bad. There was a bad side of her. She cursed her own self to malfunction, like have headaches if she tries to remember some memories. But why? Because she's the she's the 11th Lord, sure, but like why did we even need this plot to begin with? It's like this entire plot was just for the sole purpose of introducing Inefa into our ranks. And then that's literally it. There's nothing Archon quest about this at all. That's the main issue I had with it. The only Archon quest thing we had about it was is the Varka message at the end. Literally everything else is just a whole vacuum story in of itself. My brother gave this quest an 8 out of 10 and the lore a 10 out of 10. So if I were to give it a rating, I would give it a 6.5 to 7 out of 10, honestly, guys. I really didn't like it. But anyways, that's all I'm gonna say about it. There's really nothing much for me to say. So this is where I will be ending the stream off, and I'll be logging off the game for the next 6 weeks. Once NOD-KRAI comes in the 6 weeks, I'll be right here again for 6.0. So yeah. Anyway, if you like this video, do give it a like and subscribe, but only if I've earned your subscription, if you think my channel is worth your time, so I'd really appreciate that. But anyways, this will be the end of stream, guys. Maybe I'll play First Berserker Kazan all week, because I did plan on completing Kazan all week today. I mean this weekend, but again, that internet issue happened, so well, I'll probably play Kazan throughout this weekdays into this weekend, and maybe we'll get started an AI limit on next weekend. We'll see. Anyways, I'll just announce it on the community post, but yeah, just keep in touch, and also keep in touch in the spreadsheets. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. Peace. See you live in the next one.